Hi guys, it's Ilene here. Welcome to my channel. Today I want to share a video that is a tutorial / project share using Cricut Design Space. I want to share my Easter Memory Decks card that is for a Facebook swap. Before I get started, I just want to ask you to please subscribe to my channel and don't forget, hit that bell icon so you get notified every time I upload to YouTube. So we got Cricut Design Space open, and I made it simpler by separating the pieces of paper by the colors on Design Space. So in this project here, you can see I have 5 different colors, because this one's still the same as that, but there's really no reason for this one over here to be different, because you're not really going to be seeing that piece, and I'll show you that later on. So I'm going to go ahead and select that, go up to this, and I'm gonna change it to just be yellow and match that. We have 4 different types of paper that are gonna be used in this project. I also want to mention that the colors on the screen here do not necessarily represent your papers. They're just different colors to represent different pieces of papers, and the colors are just random. So what I'm going to go do now is click on Make It, and as you see now, my first mat is going to cut out this part all in the same pieces of paper. Now of course, if you want to just use one mat, you can put your pieces or different cutouts in here and cut out sections. For example, you could make a paper that is about 4.5 by 4 and put that there. And then you could space this one out with a different piece of paper so that you could run your mat through once, but I don't feel like being bothered with that, and I'm gonna just do it this way. And on this side here, you could see the different mats. So there's 4 different mats because there's 4 different pieces of paper. I just wanted to use one mat right now, so there's the acetate and there is my turquoise. As you can see on the screen, I made it all one color so that I could just do it in one sheet. So here's everything I cut out. So we had the one type of paper, this second one, third, and that 4th different colored or patterned of paper. So I have 3 of these because I'm gonna put 2 of this together, because this is 110-pound cardstock, and so I'm going to glue those together and back it like that and leave an opening in the middle for my tag with all my information. And then here is the separate piece that I made of the acetate, which I kind of wish I made a little bit smaller than this piece. So I'm probably just going to go in and slightly trim it by hand, just so it doesn't stick out past there. And then we're gonna make this into a shaker by using this for the backing and that on top. I don't know why I cut 2 of these. I did, not necessary, so I'll save one, probably use it for something else. And this here is that extra little wreath part and little tiny cutouts of the flowers. I have my sequin mix ready to go. It's just some butterflies, some hearts, and the unicorns. Just some cute stuff. Not necessarily Easter, but dreamy and cute. And this piece of ephemera I'm going to be using that I found that goes with this card as well. So this is nothing that has to be super duper perfect. I'm just slightly cutting it so that it is a little bit smaller than that other piece. So the first step is to back my front with my cardstock that is 110 pounds. When I do this, I like to also use my glue stick, but I don't think that it's strong enough, and also the glue stick helps you be able to slide your paper around when positioning it. If you use the ATG gun by itself, you don't have time to move your paper and get it into position. So now I have the piece that's backed with the hard cardstock, 110 pounds, with my pattern paper, and now they're gonna go together like so, but I find it very hard to punch through all of those layers. So I'm going to first punch the one that's backed with the cardstock, and then I'm gonna do the other one, and then I'll line them up and put them together. I'm gonna be using my liquid glue, and I'm only going to be putting some glue over here because I want to be able to stick my tag in between. So just up and down the sides and along this bottom area. And then we're just simply lining it up, putting it on, and let it dry for a few seconds. So now you could fit a tag right down that middle portion. My holes are punched and we're ready to move on to getting our shaker together. The first step is to obviously put down your acetate. So I'm going to use some glue so that we get the acetate down. Then we're going to need to use our double-sided tape. So I've already cut it out into strips, and I'm going to line this around my circle. Just bending it, or oval rather, bending it in place. And that's how it's gonna look. And now we are ready to put our sequin mix inside. A couple stuck in here. So that's that. I think I'm gonna add some of this in here as well. I never know, guys, how much to add or whatnot when I'm making these shakers. It's always just this little mystery to me, but I'll figure it out. All right, I think that looks good now, and I'm ready to take the backing off and put my shaker together. Here's my backing. You always want to double check, make sure the right side is going down. And there we go. It is shaking, guys. You hear it, I hear it, and we got it. The only problem is my acetate sticking out, but we're gonna clean that all up. I'm gonna clean it up, and you're never gonna know. So the memory decks is all completed. This is for my Easter Facebook swap group. It says Happy Easter. I put the frame on. I added the little flower part that matched the pattern paper on top of the turquoise to pull that all together, and a bling inside of each of these little flowers. The back is plain as of now, and in the center here you can see I already made my tag, and I backed it with the 110 cardstock to write all my info, attach some of this, and there it is. Alright guys, that was my Easter shaker memory decks from my Facebook swap. I hope you guys enjoyed my little project share / design space tutorial. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. As always, I hope if you haven't already, you'll subscribe to my channel, and don't forget, hit that bell icon so you get notified every time I upload to YouTube. I'll see you soon. Bye.